Okay, our progress is undeniably slowed, I'd say, ever since we rescued the general from the swamp. But what we can do this time is go ahead and head in the direction of Paragu Forest, find the blue mushroom that I want that will give us more vitality, and finish up the Pink Termite Resort stamina bonus. Probably won't complete a quest, but I think we'll benefit from doing a little bit of experience gathering and increasing our stamina. I think this new sword will help us. Our damage is now 8 to 23. That looks pretty good. But yeah, we'll get our vitality up into the 20s, which will be good. Should give us about 10 life per level. No, I don't really want to fight two of these guys at once. I know it looks like having more life is more of a problem than a benefit, but once we get the reward for warning the garrisons, having more life is actually really helpful. But right now it is true, I have to just buy more potions to offset it. Or go to places like the Pink Termite. Okay, let's go ahead and do another swimming lesson with Sandy. After this, we should just have one more. I think we'll get boosted up to 99. Oh, there's someone else here today. This place is a paradise. I come here to relax sometimes. How does you get past all the trolls on the road? One more time. I'll go ahead and collect a little bit of gold too. I'm not a big fan of the trolls. I do think they're a little bit too tough for the area that they're in. Probably because their damage is a little bit high. Might as well go ahead and regenerate, get our health bonus. Today is swimming day. That was indeed very refreshing. See you soon, Sandy. After such a rigorous training with Sandy, the activity manager, Your body is stronger and you feel much more healthy. You gain 10 maximum life points. There we go. We have now gotten the benefit. Does everybody say, yesterday was the beach dancing day. That was incredible. You should get yourself an activity ticket. You won't regret it. Okay, we've talked to both these guys now. Beach dancing day? I've only ever heard of swimming day from Sandy here. Okay, but now we can get to 99 hit points, which is a good bonus. The next thing I want to do is go find the blue mushroom, which is in the Garendall area. Did I do all the prompts with this guy? No, there's nothing else to do. So I am going to... let me pull up the kingdom map here. So we're currently here at the Termite Resort beach. And Learning Tree is down in that direction. That's its entrance. We need to go down in this direction. This is the Garendall area, this island. It has the Peregrine Forest, Garendall Lake, all right in here. And the next series of quests are kind of taking us to this part. So I'm going to cross over, go west where the runes are and where Oribus Cave is. And then if we go south, we can get to a cave that will take us down onto this island. And there's a termite entrance down there. It can be a little tricky to get to. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, like I said when we did the Decimus part, I push a little bit early to get those vitality bonuses. And this is the second time I'm going to do it. I'm going to push early to get over to here and get that vitality bonus. After that, I think it's the last vitality bonus, because the only other thing is a stamina bonus, unless you buy elixirs. And then we might need to spend some time leveling up after that. But we're kind of at the second point. I referenced earlier, too, before we got the general, that we were kind of at a point where we had a choice of what to do and just need to spend time leveling. And we're about at one of those again. So I'm going to run and get the mushroom, and then maybe next will be a video devoted to leveling. Okay, so that's the sign we saw earlier. Go east of the ruins, south to reach the lake. Go south to leave the Plains of Endless Wind and reach Garendall Lake. That's what we'll do. Now this map is guarded by, okay, it is trolls again, and then these are Thivics, who we saw mentioned earlier in a dialogue. They're kind of half lizard, half people creatures. They're about the same strength as trolls, even though they're bigger. This part of the map we get into kind of bigger monsters. They look bigger, anyways. Okay, now this cave this cave connects the north part of Garendall Lake with the south part. So you have to take that road south, you get to this cave, and then it has two entrance exits. One takes you on the north side of the lake, the other takes you on the south. And this is the type of thing you pretty much just have to explore and figure out. But I'm using the guide. Again, I'm going after the mushroom to race through here. This isn't a cave that I linger in until I'm stronger, because the manticores and the imps are a little bit tougher than I would like to deal with right now. Let's use concoction here. Okay, we are now on the south side of the lake. So we went along there to the cave, and the cave takes us down to here on the other side. So I'm going to run down and get the mushroom and open the termite tunnel. And then we won't have to go through that cave again that way. We can just use the termite tunnel, which has a number of relevant things on this part of the island. But at some point we'll go and clear that cave from the manticores. There are more Thivics here and more pretty strong enemies, so I'm just gonna run along. Worms, of course, we've seen a little bit too often, I think. Now those guys are new, those earth spirits, or what do they call them? Maybe they're stone golems, something like that. They're pretty tough. I'm hugging the tree line because there should be a secret along here somewhere, and we'll see a great big S. There it is. I'm following along the path through the trees. Some forest mushrooms, worm. And here we are. So this is, I think this is the only time they play the secret music. Well, maybe there's one other one. Might be an Orbis area. And the learning tree, that's right. This is the blue mushroom, so we just walk into this thing and we'll get +5 to vitality, taking us from 17 to... Well, it's supposed to give a +5 to vitality. Let's see, do I have to consume it? I do. Big blue mushroom found in a secret cave under a waterfall. You managed to eat the whole gigantic blue mushroom. It was absolutely disgusting, but your constitution seems to have improved. +5 to vitality. Now we're at 22. Very good. Okay, yeah, so the cave, it's kind of hidden. Let me pull up the map again so you can see the point of reference here. We wandered down the road and we came along the tree line. It's kind of hidden along the trees here, I think, is the map that we're in. So we're going to have to go south a couple more screens to get to the termite tunnel. But you really need the awareness skill to find it, because there's that secret S over there that leads you up here. And you just get to this clearing that has a neat little waterfall entryway with that gigantic mushroom, and then it's surrounded by smaller forest mushrooms. I think I'll leave one, just in case I ever want to go back and grab a mushroom. Okay, so now we need to run south a couple screens and get to the termite tunnel. And that will be a pretty decent... Oh yeah, that's one of those elementals who attacks from a distance. Or one of those golems. So there's the melee attacking golem, and then there's the ones who attack by having the earth spout up on you. It's an interesting spell. Pretty damaging distance spell, actually. Here are rogue mages again. These are slightly tougher rogue mages. You can see we're getting more gold now with each kill. Let's take a few mushrooms, we have plenty. Those are termites. We've already fought the white version, these are the red version. They're a bit tougher. Thankfully, they're very slow. I think I missed a split in the path. Oh, that's right, yeah, the path splits into two branches, and this connects them. Awareness is a really useful skill to have here. Potion of Dexterity, that's a pretty good find. Permanently add 1 to your dexterity. These elixirs and things, you can buy them later with enough money from Calaxa, but any that you find along the way are really nice to have. Okay, the tunnel should be on this screen. In fact, this is probably the only screen that has a termite tunnel that actually has termites. Okay, so these guys are forest trolls. I guess I'm not strong enough to really fight him. They're not that much tougher than trolls and thivics, but I think they do more damage. Okay, so we have unlocked the North Gadolan entrance. I am going to go back to Berglum. Actually, Fantrima, I think. I'm going to go to Fantrima, buy some potions, heal up, and then we will return to the plains and just do some leveling up there so that we can move on with the next quest, because we are kind of in that place where it's just best to do some leveling. I like my updated sword, but I wish I could buy some more updated armor. Let's go see what Galbraith has in the way of better armor. So I'm really happy with our weapon. Most of the armor is still a little bit beyond us. Do we have leather armor? I think we do. I really need to get more money set aside before buying too much more. What shield do I have? I could upgrade my gloves. That probably would be the next logical thing, and possibly the shield. Let's take a look again. After this, I'll have just about gone through what he carries here, and I'll have to start buying things in Berglund. Although there's still more expensive armor, of course. Okay, the wood shield will only sell for that much. Boy, it's a big price jump. I think I will upgrade my gauntlets. That's the only item I have currently that has armor 1. Yeah, so I'm at least a little bit better than baseline for everything. I'll carry that seashell for now. I can't quite remember. I don't think they serve any particular purpose. Maybe they do if you collect one of each color, but that might be an expansion plugin. So I currently have 3, 2... So what I really need are a few concoctions and a few infusions. That's not particularly bad. I still have rye bread and quail eggs. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're getting tougher now. We'll be breaking 100 hit points next. I think we should be getting about 10 or 11 hit points, so we should be going to like 110 or something. So I'm going to spend a little time leveling, and from Berglund I'm going to go south to this tunnel entrance. This is the Plains of Endless Wind entrance. And we will have unlocked, well, pretty much all the entrances in this core area. And then we'll have the edges, which some quests will take us to, and just some exploration in general will take us to before too long. But we're definitely in kind of a stage where we need to build our character up, because everybody is pretty tough that we're going to fight. I'd say if we can't handle trolls easily, then we'll have some problems. Berglund it is. And there's no reason to go back to the Pink Termite Resort. It's kind of handy to fight some trolls and things while you're next to it and trying to get the +5 to vitality, or +10 to stamina. But after you do that, it's just an exorbitant price. It's 80 to do some regeneration. And we can go back to Fantrima and do it for 20. In fact, over by the Garendall area, by Fungus Getaway, he'll let you do it for free. I think he's the only one who does let you heal up for free at his place. Which you kind of need, because that is a pretty tough area. But once we get the tent for doing the garrison, we'll be fine. We will have more than enough regeneration. should be getting pretty close to the plains. I guess these guys are pretty worth 50 experience. Spiders and termites are pretty good prey, I think. They can't leave the screen. Let me pull up the map again. So we came... What are we here? I think we're probably here. So I need to go west 1 and then south 1 and get to the tunnel entrance, which is technically out of the plains. Mages are good experience. 150, and they're really not much tougher than a thief. I like this map. Spiders and mages. For the amount of experience you get, that's a pretty good combination. I think I'll clear the other side. Did that part. I'll leave that other apple, just like I left one mushroom in the forest. Although this isn't a logical place to leave a mushroom. I left the other one down by the blue mushroom. Maybe I'll find another place for an apple. There's probably still some more people in the middle. Boy, 10 more of the mages and I'd have another level. They're 150 points apiece. Spiders aren't worth much, just 20. I bet there's not any mages left, though. Might have to respawn the map. Let's use up a couple of these smaller things. When you find a map you like, it's pretty tempting just to go back and forth and kind of respawn that map. Which is what I did in the early leveling with the goblins. There was that nice goblin area where I could get a handful of them. Nice, easy experience. I'm not sure what's on this screen. We'll find out. This should have the tunnel entrance, though, based on our map. There are going to be enemies, I'm sure. Apparently not very many. Oh, trolls. Boy, those guards even aren't worth the effort at all compared to the mages. I wonder if it's a bug that the mages don't hit very often or do more damage, because they really shouldn't be worth more than the trolls. When you look at the damage that the trolls do, it doesn't make sense. Plains of Endless Wind. Okay, that entrance is now cleared. I'm going to go north and fight more mages, because I'd like to finish with at least another level, and then I'll feel a little bit better about going and fighting tougher things once we have 100 plus hit points. Those guys are really good experience, though. Maybe armor disproportionately protects against magic attack. Go along the bank to the north side of the river again. There's bound to be a few more mages about. I guess you can't walk over there. I know, of course, there's that little cove of mages, rogue mages over on the way to Durnath. They have that little pit with fire, and there's like 3 or 4 of them that spawn right there. Like the goblin area where you could go for nice experience. The problem with that one is it's not that accessible. You have to run by a whole bunch of worms to get there. And I think it's on the same map as worms. This screen is much more accessible, because it's just north 1 of the Endless Plains, or the Wind, Endless... Plains of Endless Wind, that's what I'm trying to say. But you can run up here pretty easily. And there's a bunch of them on this screen. Very close now. Level 14. Yep, 111 hit points. Okay, that's not bad at all. Let me pull up the map and get my bearings here for a second. So we have, we're currently standing here and we have this entrance open. We don't want to explore too far outside of our goal right now, because the edges have some pretty tough monsters. Yeah. Okay, we'll stop there, and then maybe a little more leveling, see if we can get better equipment next time. But we might go ahead and try for the tooth that we have been asked to get by Orbrus.